Hey guys, Michael with Chilton Outdoors out in central Iowa today and just about to step out onto the ice. It's been about a week or so since I've been out. We had some rain and snow about a week ago that changed the ice conditions, but the last week has been good, and local ponds and lakes have been making ice again. Last week I was out on a decent sized lake in the area and there was 8 inches, but the day before on Saturday I was on an urban pond and there was probably less than 2 inches. So it's been pretty variable, but looks like good conditions today, so we're gonna see if we can go find some crappie and bluegill. We'll see you soon. Okay, we're set up. We're about to start. We're gonna drop one down. Looks like we're in about close to 15 feet of water. I fished this spot a couple of weeks ago and caught a number of crappie and bluegill, and hoping to catch another half dozen to dozen that I can bring home so we can have a fry for the kids. Run a small little flutter spoon with a waxy. So first drop. Okay, first fish. I was jigging this thing, and then I picked up my second rod and I was gonna get it all rigged up, and so I threw my first rod in the holder on my Vex, and there comes a mark as soon as I put it down. So I left the rod in the holder and I just hand jigged it and set the hook with my hand lined him in. Oh, that's nice. Just broke off the treble. All right, little guy, going back in. Let's do it again. Okay, so second rod, we're gonna go a little smaller. Just got a gold tungsten jig, and we're gonna put a red spike on that. There's our setup. My holes are placed kind of funny because I thought the wind was coming from one direction. Turns out it was coming from another. So I changed the direction of my tent. Thus, my holes are not side by side. Well, they're side by side, but they're not laid out like you would expect them to be. Okay, well, this isn't really working. Combination of, there's a lot of brush down there, and I have a crappy Vex Makes it really difficult to see where I'm at and where the fish are. So that's an issue, but I'm just not getting hit. So I drilled several holes when I set up in this spot, so I think I'm gonna get outside the tent and move around here a little bit, see if we can make something happen. Okay, nothing was happening in the shack, so we had to come out to try and make something happen. I just dropped down for the first time out here. The good news is that it's way easier to see my jig. There's not as much structure around here. I do see something a little, there's something coming down. Let's see what happens here. Looks like we got some fish moving through. Come on. Huh. I don't know what that was. Okay guys, so here's the deal. Nothing going on outside, and I just don't feel like running around outside today. It's a little bit colder. I'm just gonna stay in the shack, and hopefully we get lucky and have some fish come by. I'm limited on time anyway, so I'm not gonna run and gun. I'm just gonna stay here and warm up my hands, and hopefully we catch a couple fish. Okay, about 5 minutes ago, my line got jacked pretty good, lost my waxy, and seems like there's been a little more action going on in the tent since then. That fish just hit it like on the drop. First drop, went down, and he just charged up at it. Could have been a bass. Bass. Oh. Sweet. Take it. Finally got a little action. Alright, go tell those crappie to come play now. Bye-bye. Okay, check this out. So, this line is over here. So I must have brought it up when I brought that last fish up. It must have got hooked on this line. Because I started, like, bringing this line in by hand, and it was, like, kind of tight, but... And then I heard something on the ice, and there's my spoon. So, alright, let's try that again. Looks like we got something coming in right now. Come on, baby. There he is. Oh, I should have waited. Still there? I don't think so. Darn it. Sucks when you've got a slow day. Try to take advantage of every bite. And I did not take advantage of that. Check and see if we still got our waxy. We do not. We do not have our waxy. Oh, we got one coming in hot. Coming in hot. Come on. Come on, be a crappie. Be a crappie. No, where are you going? Oh, oh, it was in his mouth. Pulled it out. Oh, there he is, there he is. There he is. Little guy. Oh, bluegill. Sweet. All right, let's go. So I think the action has just picked up. I think the fish are just getting, it's prime time, baby. Jay Siemens. Speaking of prime time, Iowa Hawkeyes are wrestling Penn State tonight. So I've heard some talk about Spencer Lee bumping up to 133 to wrestle RBY, which would be awesome to see, but I doubt that's going to happen. It's going to be a tough duel for the Hawks. See if they can keep the train rolling. All right. Action's definitely picked up here. Unfortunately, nothing of much size. They're just a little bit smaller than I want to keep for bluegill, and I've not caught any crappie yet. I would keep a bass if I caught something decent. Really surprised I haven't had anything hit the spoon, especially since I've been catching some small bass. I don't know, maybe that spoon is actually bringing the fish in. It's possible. And then I'm catching them on the smaller jig. There we go, come on. Oh! Little bluegill. Where did all the crappie go? I pulled up and I felt a fish So I just went back down real quick and tried to set the hook, and he was gone. I think I lost my worm. Lost my waxy. Nope, still there. It is also possible that what I felt when I pulled up was a limb. There is some brush down there, so it could have been just hitting a tree limb. Man, had a fish tap it. Just, I mean, it was a solid tap, but not very long. And he is still there. Try moving it up. Chase, chase. Nothing. Oh! Ripped it out of his mouth. Dang it. Okay, guys. Well, the fishing started off slow and it heated up a little bit. Caught some fish, but they were all pretty small. We didn't get into the crappie like we were hoping to, so Grace and Graham aren't going to get a fish fry tonight. But thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.
Roadrunners!